Imagine it's late at night and a thunderstorm rolls in. Suddenly your house goes pitch black, the lights are out, the fridge is off, and everyone scrambles for flashlights. You have a generator, but to use it you need to go outside in the rain. You fumble with a manual switch by hand, hoping you remember all the steps. It's cold, wet, and stressful. Many people have faced this problem. During an outage, every second counts. Maybe you have young kids, elderly family members, or medical equipment at home that relies on power. In these situations, a long delay can be dangerous. Manual generator switches are common, but they aren't perfect. They make you do all the work when you least want to. You have to be there, ready to switch the power by hand, no matter the weather or time of day. There must be a better way, right? What if you could stay inside and let the system do the work for you? That's where an automatic upgrade comes in. Manual transfer switches are safe and simple, but they're not always easy to use. When the power goes out, you have to go to the switch panel and move the lever or flip breakers. Sometimes you have to start the generator first. It's a lot to handle, especially if you're not feeling well or it's the middle of the night. There's also the risk of forgetting a step. Miss one, and you might damage your home's wiring or even hurt yourself. In a panic, mistakes happen. Manual switches also mean you can't leave home during a storm. You need to be there to start the generator. In critical situations, like when someone relies on powered medical equipment, every minute counts. Delays can put lives at risk. For businesses, downtime can mean lost money and spoiled food. All these reasons show why manual systems can be a hassle. They get the job done, but not always quickly or safely. Luckily, you don't have to buy a new, expensive generator to get automatic backup power. There's a way to upgrade your old manual system using some smart electrical parts. The main players are a logic relay and magnetic contactors. The logic relay is like the brain. It senses if the utility power is on or off. When it detects an outage, it sends a signal to the contactors. The contactors act like muscle. They switch the power from your house to the generator and back again, all by themselves. With these simple parts, you can turn your manual transfer switch into an automatic one. It will switch over as soon as the power goes out and switch back when it returns. No more stumbling around in the dark or rushing out in a storm. This DIY improvement brings your old system up to date. It's safe, smart, and saves you time. You don't need many new parts to make this upgrade work. Here's what you'll need. First, a logic relay, which is also called an automatic transfer relay. Then 2 magnetic contactors, one for utility power, one for generator power. You'll also want a small control transformer in case your relay needs a different voltage. Wires, color-coded for safety, are important, along with a DIN rail or panel to mount the parts. An enclosure box keeps everything safe and tidy. Circuit breakers or fuses offer extra protection, though they're optional. Indicator lights are also optional, but they're really helpful to see which power is active. And don't forget wire labels and zip ties to keep things organized. Each part has a job. The relay senses power loss. The contactors switch the power. The transformer gives the relay the right voltage. Wires and breakers keep it safe. Extra lights and labels help you know what's happening at a glance. You can find these parts at hardware stores or online. Always check that the parts match your home's voltage and generator size. Alright, let's break down how this automatic upgrade works in simple steps. So, first, power comes into your house from the utility line. The logic relay is always keeping an eye out, watching for any loss of power. As long as the power is on, nothing changes. Everything just carries on as normal. But when the power goes out, the relay notices right away. It sends a signal to the generator contactor, making it pull in. At the same time, it disconnects the utility contactor, making sure both sources never mix. This is what's called interlocking. Now your generator kicks in and starts up. Power then flows into your house through the generator contactor. And just like that, the lights come back on automatically, even if you're not home. When the utility power returns, the relay senses it and flips the contactors back, returning your house to grid power. The generator shuts off and you're back to normal. All of this happens without you lifting a finger. The system works day or night, rain or shine, so you don't have to worry about a thing. To begin the upgrade, first turn off all power to the transfer switch. Safety comes first. Double check with a voltage tester. Remove the cover of your manual transfer switch. You'll see the wires connecting the utility line, generator input, and house circuits. Next, mount your relay and contactors in a safe enclosure near the transfer switch. Run wires from the relay to the contactors and from the contactors to the switch terminals. Remember to label every wire as you go. Remove or bypass the manual lever so it can't be moved by mistake. Connect the control wires so the relay has power and can sense both utility and generator lines. If you're adding indicator lights, wire them to the contactor outputs. Double check all connections, secure the enclosure, and restore power. Test the system by turning off the main breaker to simulate an outage. Watch the contactor switch automatically. If everything works as planned, your upgrade is complete. If not, check your wiring again or get help from a licensed electrician. The wiring might look complex, but let's keep it simple. Imagine two gates, one for the utility, one for the generator. Only one gate can be open at a time. The relay is the guard. When utility power is on, its contactor or gate is closed, letting power in. The generator gate stays open. When the relay senses a power loss, it flips. The utility gate opens or disconnects and the generator gate closes or connects. Power flows from the generator to your house. The relay makes sure both gates are never closed together. This stops dangerous backfeeding, which could hurt utility workers or damage your generator. You'll have three main wires, one for grid power, one for generator power, and one for the house load. Control wires run from the relay to each contactor. Some systems use a small transformer to give the relay just the right amount of electricity to work. If you add indicator lights, they connect to the output side of each contactor. This lets you see at a glance which power source is active. Never work on electrical systems unless you are sure the power is off. Use a tester to double check. Always wear insulated gloves and safety glasses. Make sure your contactors are rated for the voltage and current of your house and generator. Never use parts that are too small or weak. All connections should be tight and secure. Loose wires can cause fires. Install a mechanical or electrical interlock so both contactors cannot be on at the same time. This is very important. Never allow generator power to flow back into the utility line. Backfeeding is dangerous for both you and utility workers. Ground all metal boxes and equipment. If you are unsure about any step, don't guess. Call a licensed electrician to help finish the job. Safety comes before convenience, always. With your new automatic system, life gets a lot easier during storms or power failures. No more running outside or worrying about missing a step. Your generator will switch on by itself, keeping your home safe and comfortable. Critical devices like medical equipment, sump pumps or fridges stay powered without delay. Your family can relax knowing there's always a backup when you need it most. You can even leave home during bad weather, confident that your house is protected. Automatic systems also cut down on mistakes. The relay and contactors do the thinking for you. This helps prevent accidents and gives you peace of mind. If you want to learn more or need a full step-by-step wiring guide, many resources are available online. Consider reaching out to a professional for help finishing your project. Stay safe and enjoy the comfort of automatic backup power.